G'day, it's Gary here from Hello Inspections. Just want to show you some tricks that will drastically improve the efficiency of writing your reports. In this video, I'm going to create a template which will form the starting point for all my reports. Once I have my template in place, you'll see just how easy it is to complete the report on site. Please stick with me to the end of this video, as that's when the best feature is revealed. So I'll start off by creating my template. Now, a template is nothing more than a report that contains all the findings and defects that I may find in a property. The idea is that we use that as our starting point, then simply add photos and perhaps comments to the ones that we find on this inspection. So on the General tab, I select my report type and give the template a title. We don't really need any more information than that here. We can also skip the Property tab. Findings tab. This is where we add findings or defects. So I'm going to add all the various defect statements I may encounter on this type of report. It's totally up to you how many you add and how you add them. For this example, I'll simply add them from our defect library. You probably won't need to add photos at this point, but you may want to include diagrams or extracts from standards if you like. Let's just fast forward here while we add the rest of the findings. Okay, we've added a bunch of findings and we're happy with our template. By the way, this can be updated at any time. Now when we want to start a new report based on this template, we simply hit the duplicate button, take the default options and duplicate. Now we have a copy of the template which will become our report for this property. In the General tab, we'll add a cover photo and the relevant details for this property. Add some more detail in the Property tab. Remember, these fields are not mandatory, so you can leave them blank and they won't appear in the report. Now we come to the Findings tab and we see all the findings from our template. Obviously not all of these will be found at this property, but some will. For the findings found at this property, we'll probably want to add some photos. To demonstrate how the app works seamlessly between iPad and iPhone, I'm going to switch to the iPhone for this section. If you only have the one device, don't worry, it'll work fine on both iPad and iPhone. The most effective way to add photos to findings is to open the camera within the app and take the photos. You can then use the handy drop-down menu at the top to locate another finding and continue snapping. If you'd like to edit the photos, adding arrows and text, you can easily do it. Then get back to snapping. Okay, now I'll switch back to the iPad to clean up the findings. By the way, the app auto syncs your info between devices as you work. Once you're done here, you'll want to remove the excess findings from your template. You could swipe to delete them one by one, but there's a much more efficient way. Hit the Report tab to view the report and notice a red exclamation mark in the bottom left corner. This reveals a warnings view telling you the system has identified some issues with your report. Among some other things, it's identified that there's some findings from your template that have not been modified and that you probably want to delete. Select Options, then Delete Unmodified Findings to delete them all in one hit. Now go back to the Findings tab to confirm you have the correct items, and voila! The system has removed the unwanted findings. This feature is a massive game changer, and done correctly will drastically improve your efficiency. I hope you found that useful, and as always, if you've got any questions, please contact me.